What's up guys, Disco Cara here, how you doing? Today we're continuing, for you it's yesterday's playthrough, but for me it's 10 seconds ago playthrough. Let's see. Though I'm seeing this, I'm saying that, but I am aware that nobody's watching. Okay. There is something here, yes. Citadel Barracks, okay. Okay, these are the barracks. This is where they barricade stuff, I guess. And that is... what's that? This is a door. I didn't know that. Waiting for the loading times is probably the worst part of the game, which is a good thing. Yesterday's was fun. It was a neat dungeon. Today I hope to find the wind user and recruit her, at least. She seemed to have some loyalty towards me. I wish I had recruited her. I don't even know if that's possible though. Oh boy. Save game. To not go through the loading time. Ascension Hall. Is that the wind user? Let's just walk in. Hello! How you doing? Darkest Harry. Peacebinder. You are the face of the enemy vanguard. Kairos works in mysterious ways indeed. I hope you aren't here to hammer out another truce. We are all out of talk, but we still have a little fight left for you. Before you stands Captain Tarkus Harry, de facto leader of the dwindling Vendrian Guard. Short, sunburned, and agitated. Beautiful. Her body is still a compact sculpture of muscle and bone, and her face is short on symmetry, thanks to the scars and dents. Though your lives will certainly end here in Ascension Hall. What does it say? Ascension Hall is the name of the inner sanctum of the old Citadel building, whatever. Consider yourself fortunate. Some of the finest rules of Apex met death by duel in this hallowed hall. Truly, there's no finer place to settle an intractable feud. Okay. Sisters, brothers, it has been a privilege to lead and an honor to share in your final days. Taking a deep breath, she turns to you, waiting silently. Any last words? No? Bluff. You bring a lot of magic to fight our ability to aspire, trying to bury us all? Just what sort of inbred fool are you? I'm the first of your problems. The chorus and this favorite are right behind me. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Maybe if I talk a bit with her, she'll say something. Nothing that we haven't already gained. Our pride, our dignity, these things you can never take from us. The Vengeance Guard could never stand against all of Kairos' forces, but we can't teach others to resist. Uh-huh. You already use Kairos currency, speak the language, military control is formality. But that's just sophistry. Kairos speaks our language, not the other way around. Besides, that proves nothing other than common history. But the Fatebinder is saying that... oh, this is Lantry. But the Fatebinder is saying that Kairos is not just one enemy, but a massive force that can reach you even in times of peace. Armies and edicts are just two of the bloodier ways Kairos can control you. Seems your uprising amounted to nothing but dead kinsmen. And what did taking vengeance well cost you? How many disfavored corpses rust in the valley? How many corpsmen fell to our blades? How goes the endless battle of the blade grave? Huh? Is the name given to what remains of the realm of Stalwart after its ruination when Kairos proclaimed the Edict of Storms, right, where our boy Barrick got that sick ass armor. While you deal with us here. Ari laughs, wincing as she closes to her side. And tell me, are the Archons unified in victory? Did the armies bond in camaraderie over our deaths? Our stand here is the first of your problems. Nah. You've traded your kinsmen to slow the inevitable, nothing more. We've demonstrated that the armies of Kairos could be shamed by stubborn peasants. The Overlord's empire is vast, his armies numerous, his magic unstoppable, yet he cannot destroy our fighting spirit. Hardly the show of force I expect from a truly fearsome Overlord. I don't want to fight. I'm the first of your problems. Fine, just more gristle to chew up upon. However, many friends you brought, will be happy to slay them all. Any last words? Yes. Tell the voices of Norath we are most thankful for his aid. We would not have made it this far without his support. The voices of Norath are we helped him? Okay. I assume I am about to meet my fucking death. I don't think I'm gonna win this. So, what I'm thinking is, she takes out the backline, while I do some funnies, and Barrack tanks for me, and this guy heals us all from the backline.
I'm on it.
Interesting start. This guy's focusing, Okay, let's do this. Let's activate 6 then. Yes. Correct choice. Oh boy, the old man is getting focused. We gotta take care of it then. If he's already like that.
On it.
On your knees, worm!
32 damage is good. Throw some blaze at her. Punch her in the face. 19 and 10. That's nice. How much time converse by? She's getting focused by 3 people. Barrack, you're not doing it. Let's wait some time. We've waited some time. How are we doing? Check a potion, maybe? Check a potion. And me, nothing to do. And him, he's doing stuff. She become a bastion. God damn it, she doesn't take any damage now. Yes. You're gonna heal me.
Just give me the signal.
And then heal yourself.
Take that.
She's healing her friend. Barrack, don't let this happen. She Motherfucker. She totally healed her friend. Dodge the ball! Dodge it!
He's got it. No, wait. It's blood.
Do I have it now? No, I don't. What are you doing?
You
Kill
got
the fucking mage girl! Kill
it. You
her!
got it.
Verse, your AI is out. You're forbidden to act upon your feelings.
Oh, someone stitch me up.
Oh shit, she ran away. Keep focusing her though. I'm gonna lose now. Like,
It got dark all of a sudden.
as soon as one dies, all of them die. Jesus. Only if this does wonders. Which it kinda did. Go in for the kill on that one. I mean, 19 damage is something, but it's not enough. There we go. Now that one. 12. 7. Boom. Now that, oh, I don't know which one. Barrack, Chuck Potion. It's a nice idea, isn't it? Fuck it up. Did he miss? He missed.
You learn something every day.
Looks like this is gonna be our victory. It's feeling like. He's buffing me. I don't really know what for. They're focusing you.
Well struck.
7 damage. 33! Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I can do the thing. Boom. This guy's screwed. Freeze. And he can't cast anything, and then boom. I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
I will aid you.
Doom. Looks like some sort of debuff or heal on himself. 4 he oh, poor guy. A heal of 4.
I will aid you. Grovel before me.
We win.
Do we get breaks in this gang or what?
No. You don't. You worthless gnats. We may die, but others will follow our example. Mark my words. We get it. Crush them all. The Fifth Eye's battle cry falls flat as he surveys the room, littered with Avenging Guard bodies. Now that's how it's done, Fatebinder. I should be angry you denied me a scalp or two, but I ought to thank you for saving us the trouble. The spire. I shed blood to take the Ascension Hall. This place, the spire of the valley, it is mine. All of you be gone. I'm sure that your Archon will be pleased that I managed to do your job for you. I've gained wrath. Well, of course. If anyone appreciates the delegation of risk to expendable outsiders, it's the Archon of Secrets. The party has received Cap of Precision. The clatter and madness of combat have finally ceased. Ascension halls for a moment tranquil. Favor with disfavored. Lost favor with Vengeance Guard. Favor with Scarlet Chorus. Okay. May pox take your children. With those words of defeat, the burning hum you've heard in your head for days on end tapers off into nothing. Your mind returns to a state of quiet you have not felt since before you proclaimed the edict upon vengeance well. I lay claim to Ascension Hall. Let us be free of this edict. You feel a tug in your chest as a warm energy begins to form around you. Before you know it, you feel as you are lighter than air. Whoa! I am the chosen one! And we've teleported. I am the chosen one! I like that moment. The music was very nice. What? The Tower of Power. Or something. I don't know. Is my party here with me? Yes, it is. You blink away the luminescence trails in your field of vision. The masonry of Ascension Hall is replaced with wide open space in every direction, save for the slab of ancient stone beneath your feet. High winds shove you, pushing you off balance. The air is cool and thin, unsatisfying to your lungs. Is this? Lantry looks out to the horizon, wide-eyed with excitement. Yes, this must be the mountain spire. When was the last time? Lantry's eyes look down over the ledge, dumbstruck by the vertical plunge. Lantry backs away from the edge. I may need to retch. This is certainly a change. The winds ruffle the feathers in her hair, and verse quickly smooths them down. A damn cold change. She peers over the edge. I think I could land on my feet if I jumped. Not that it would matter for long. Kairos be merciful. What now? Barrack spins on his feet, looking about, trying to take in as much as he can through the narrow visor of his helmet. Everywhere you look, mountains rise up along a distant horizon. The rivers and forests below bring to mind maps of Vengeance well, and you quickly trace the Matani, the Ironev, and all the numerous waterways of the region. Higher than you imagined it. This is indeed the pinnacle of the spire at Vengeance well. Okay, so we ascended, we went up. Huh? How did we get all the way up here? Harry strays to stand up, clutching her side. Fifth Eye. More importantly, how do we get down? The Fifth Eye aims a sharp glare at Harry. The Vendrian guard must be rounded up and conscripted. The disfavored must be run down. Lantry. The edict is gone, and I don't think we're dead. We all could feel the edict passing. No doubt the soldiers below are sensing it too, and the Archons as well. Send word to the voices of Narada we are successful. I hereby claim this place. This is now an extension of 2 Non's court, and all non-combatants must leave. I demand enough bloodshed for one day. I demand all blades sheathed. That much sounds sensible, at least. If I were to understand what just happened, we need to drop anchor on this battle and regroup. And I demand an amputated concubine and a bejeweled codpiece. You cannot simply order the chorus to stop fighting. Better luck teaching Graven Ash to smile. God damn it. Send word to the voice of Narada. Our glory overfloweth. We would happily carry such good tidings to the Archon, but this humble servant cannot fly. Perhaps the voices is a master of all matters magical. I highly doubt whatever just happened escaped his attention. Agreed. Nobody witnessing. Agreed. Nobody witnessing what just happens knows the edict is over. But you should report to Narat and return with any news he has for me. Head through that portal. No telling how stable it is. But look closely and you'll see images of Ascension Hall in the haze. There's a portal that we can't see here. If you have trained eyes, that is. Of course, even if it's not stable, the alternative is jumping, so what do we have to lose? Fifth Eye. By Kairos' iron grip, how did the Fifth Eye taps his mask in semblance of deep thought? The currents of magic glow as fire to your eyes. Strange that you saw this first. Send my compliments to the voices of Narat. Okay. Favor with the voices of Narat. Favor with Scarlet Chorus. How much favor do I have? I'm at 2 favor. keep watching over Vendrian's well for us. Consider these lands a gift from the Archon of Secrets, as well as an act of mutual self-interest. If these lands are court-controlled, the law-abiding disfavored will think twice about using this valley as staging ground for fear of offending your master Tunon. It has been a pleasure in the loins to watch you fight, good Fatebinder. The voices must be pleased with the edict resolved, our purpose is clearly in focus, the disfavored must be slain. Ebb. No doubt, I'm the very definition of an enemy of the Overlord. I didn't just resist, I lead others into resistance. So I know what's about to happen, but I know when I've met my match, and like most folk, I'll do whatever it takes to live. If you show me mercy, I will pledge my life to you, good Fatebinder. Yes, 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 yes. The Tidecaster bows on one knee, lowering her gaze. I know I'm an oathbreaker, so my sword isn't what it used to be, but I promise if you spare me, I will serve you well. Serve me well and I'll get me forgiven. Yes. If you will have my fealty, it is yours. I, Ebb of the Tidecasters, do hereby pledge my life and loyalty to Disco Kara. She dips in a formal bow. I will serve you and obey you so long as you have the need or want of my skills. And so Tarkus Eris is just party manager. Party fool.
Nice seeing you, Fatebinder.
I don't know what.
I'll tack homeward. See you there. No doubt this'll prove interesting.
I need Barrack. Barrack is my only tank. But I need the healer. Verse.
Goodbye to you
Here
too.
to serve.
God damn it. Verse is like the one character, like, my character is clicking with. He's probably the most loyal and everything. But I need Barrack. Whatever. Verse, you're out. You're off the team, Verse. Verse, get out of here. Just leave. Okay. Oh. Vengeance well has fallen. For the second time the conquest began, Kairos' armies take the citadel from its defenders. With their help, the Vendrian Guard rebellion has been crushed. Having taken Ascension Hall with your Scarlet Chorus allies, you satisfy the terms of the edict. You and the forces of Kairos are free from the Overlord's death sentence. With the threat of execution no longer looming overhead, the Overlord's armies turn their attention away from the citadel and toward each other. The tensions that flared over the long siege reached an explosive crescendo as the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus armies clashed iron and bronze in a hasty, disorganized battle. After a brief exchange that left his soldiers bloody, the Graven Ash withdrew his army from the valley, pulling the disfavored back to their secured fort in Bladegrave. Once his army finished licking their wounds, the voices of Narat ordered the Scarlet Chorus to gather in the Stone Sea and prepare for war, this time against their former allies. The Archon of Secrets instructed his soldiers to respect your lawful claim over the spire. Though a few greedy stragglers still lurk in the valley, the Scarlet Chorus were content to leave your stronghold uncontested. As days passed, the wounded and injured were nursed back to health. You explored your strange bastion and planned your next steps with careful deliberation. Word spreads that the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavored turned on each other. Factions once resolved to bend the knee are inspired instead to continue fighting. The Archon's feud has heralded the collapse of Kairos' offensive. Tunon, the Archon of Justice, observes the chaos and discord spreading across the land. This is the guy I serve, right? The Archon summons his Fatebinder to return to court at the Bastard City and report on her actions on Vendry as well. Okay, that's me. Verse is gone. Verse. Fifth time. Our petty squabbles over the delayed siege have no doubt evolved into a respectable civil war. The voices of Narat will want to discuss the matter. By now, he's pulled back to the base at Cacophony. I suggest you don't keep him waiting. I will join you at Cacophony as soon as I speak with Tunon. Do that. The Voices of Nerat loves to entertain you, guest. And I'm sure he'll find you quite diverting. Be seeing you, Fatebinder. Goodbye. Oh, that's the portal. Oh, wait, no. The portal closed. The dazzling energy from the spiral falters. Whatever force awoke the powers that reside here gutters and fades through a faint hum persists in the sculpture at the center. What? Stepping past the portal to the edge of the spire, Fifth Eye lets a squeal of panic. My exit vanished! It was just here! Look around for a solution. Humming from curious sculpture pulses and builds in volume as it trusts your attention.
I.
On closer inspection, a series of symbols carved around the base of the structure come into view. One symbol persists with a blue-white glow. The pattern resembles the glowing lines of light seen on the floor of Ascension Hall moments before you found yourself transported above the clouds. You stare at the symbol that share of the wind our lungs. I'd be careful going any closer. This whole tower is humming with energies that we don't understand. Lantry holds his quill poised above a sheet of parchment with anticipation. Now, I didn't say back away. Let's find out what it does. Just be cautious. Ebb. I can feel power running through this place. Ebb surveys the surroundings, her gaze sweeping to the object at the center. You can sense the magic of the spire even from down below. But up here, this close to the axis of the spire, the deluge of energy is numbing. I feel dizzy. Do you feel dizzy? Barrick massages the brow of his helmet, causing a howl. Touch the sculpture. Stone is smooth, cool to the touch. Marbling patterns move with the curves of the sculpture. Looking more akin to veins than imperfections of rock, you can find a single marking to suggest an artisan's tool. Can't find. As you are about to draw your finger away, you feel a sudden return pressure to your fingertip as the sculpture touches your back. The sculpture is once again still. There is a rush warmth through your body, a jolt of enervation that steadies your balance. A barrage of tactile sensation floods your mind as you feel footsteps and wind, but not on your face or on your limbs. A moment later, the flood of information begins to make sense. You are feeling the wind against the spire, and even the weight of your own feet, as if this spire were a second spine. Cool. With this connection made, you feel your awareness pull from this place, not as a traveler, but as one glimpsing the world from impossibly far away. In this moment, there is nothing you can not see, though you see it nearly all at once in a flood sensation that is difficult to parse. You see a spire at the crossing of an ancient stone structure, two walls extending off into the distance. At the base of this eternal spire, settlers and merchants act in every way unconcerned, toiling under the observation of unforgiving taskmasters. As the shadow of the spire falls over them, the mood changes. The settlers pause in unshared unease and look up to the sky, towards you. Though you haven't seen it in person, you are certain this is a vision of Lydian's crossing, for nowhere else are the tearsmen brave or desperate enough to settle at the intersection of bane-ridden old walls. Near this settlement, built at the joining of ancient walls, you see a breach in the massive masonry, a cleft into the forbidden, hidden realm within the old walls. Let's see. Drift into the old walls, drift closer to the spire. I don't know. Old walls entrance. The shadows envelop you, muting all sound and vision. With a slight delay, there is a feeling of perversion, of wrongness. Whatever arcane power is allowing your senses to drift free, your body seems to falter in its place. Figures haunt the stone halls, drifting emanations of cloud claw and fang. They pay no heed to you, but you fear them all the same. In the depths of this forbidden place, the deepest chamber is bathed in light. An arcane symbol illuminates the floor, though the details hurt your eyes when you focus. With a gentle tug, your focus pulls back to a new horizon, though it takes you a moment to recognize this Vendrian's well. You've returned your awareness to your immediate surroundings. The effect leaves you unsteady in your feet. Drift closer to the spire. The spire feels similar to the one you now occupy, though instead of radiating arcane life, it reeks of dust and crumbling stone. A branch withering once pulled from its tree. It reaches for you with a barely perceptible tug. The link between you and the spire recedes. The arcane bond is still present, but the mystical energies for the moment are quiet. Your body, flooded with excitement and fatigue, is unclear whether the mystic connection is strengthening you or siphoning. The tower offers nothing by way of answer, and you know that asking would only yield more silence and mystery. The deluge of sensation is over, but the positions of the other spires still linger in your mind. From your vantage point atop the mountain spire, you can easily spot the mysterious structures, each of them rising above their distant surroundings. I'm starting to see where this is going. There are other big-ass towers like this one, and I have to awaken all of its symbols, each symbol of them, right? And then that will make me super mega OP or something, I don't know. Lantry. Did you sense that? Lantry signs a long sigil in the air, squinting at you as he works his cantrip. The ripples are everywhere. When you move, the magic of this place stirs and churns. That postal over there, those burning braziers, they all grow more intensely as you approach. I think it is responding to your presence. Hate to interrupt the wool gathering, but did you just resolve one of Kairos' edicts, which is at least as remarkable as ascending a spire? Am I the only one who thinks they may be related? They might be related. Barrick plants his feet and crosses his arms. As a lawful holder of this spire, it is your duty to find out as much about it as possible. That includes understanding edicts as well. If you forget your responsibilities, I'll be only too happy to remind you. Barrick, are you loyal to me? Yes. Good. Fifth Eye. Speak with me after you see Tunon, Fatebinder. The disfavored need to be shown their place. If a dog acts up, you use a firm hand to put it back down. If we are to succeed in the tiers, we must work quickly. I will be waiting. I don't know about that. Hello?
Right.
Can I just walk around? There's a person over there. Sculpture does not respond to your touch. Sculpture does not respond to your touch. Cool. Who is that? Who are you? Are you Verse?
So.
She's still
Cores
here!
and disfavored are at each other's throats. Can't say I didn't see that coming, but the Archons might have waited until one war was over before they started another.
Do you think I made the right
Fighting
decision?
with the Scarlet Chorus? I'll never doubt yourself for backing the winning team. The Chorus has the best chance of succeeding in the tiers. For all their skill, the disfavored are too stubborn by far. Who can say? War is all about compromising your morals, deciding who lives and dies. What seems like a mistake turns into your greatest call down the road. I'll say this much, our time together is anything but dull. My blades are yours for as long as you'll have me.
Thank you, Verse. I needed
Will
to
do.
hear that. Quest updated. Interact with the Spire device. Okay. But I do want to talk with this guy.
This again?
Barrick.
Please stop.
Barrick, we gotta talk. Barrick, let's talk. Barrick stares at you through his narrow eye slits, saying nothing at all. The only evidence that he still lives in this steam of heavy exhalations that escape the cracks of his helm. Are you okay in there, Barrick? He continues to stare unmoving. Though you can't see his face, you get the impression that his mood is darkened even further. Are you mad about something?
You betrayed Graven Ash, the Legion, and our northern countrymen. As far as I'm concerned, you are a traitor to this campaign.
But Barrick, I did what I had to do and stuff. Come on. It was my right as Tunon's Fatebinder to choose a side.
And your office compelled you to support the cause of a raving madman? If you have no better excuse than that, then I have nothing further to say to you.
No.
Let us be clear on one point. You have my blade, but my heart belongs to Ash and the North. I am a weapon bound to you only by duty. Nothing more.
Barrick, let's be friends, Barrick. Damn, he was actually mad. I'm glad I talked to him. This was cool. But let's talk again.
You look as if you have something on your mind. By all means. What can I do for you?
You don't like me very much, do you? That question is irrelevant. Your support of the voice of Nerat makes you an enemy of Graven Ash and no friend of mine. I cling to your allegiance in hope that will end the war, bringing dignity to the disfavored. We should talk about your connection with
This
Verse.
is not a worthy topic for our time together, Fatebinder. The Scarlet Fury and I have our differences and our similarities, but they are none of your concern.
Okay. Let's talk with Lantry.
At once.
What's up, Lantry?
At least in theory, I'm supposed to be observing history and not getting myself wrapped into it. All the same, this is the thrill of a lifetime. Rarely does one stand so close to monumental moments in the making. For the moment, the Scarlet Chorus could be considered an ally. Let us hope the Archon of Secrets continues to find you entertaining enough to remain friends. The disfavored, on the other hand, will be a certain threat. The Civil War has removed Ash's pretense to play well with others. So, I must ask, are you planning on taking sides in the Civil War? Or do you have other plans? Your plans are your own, until they plunge the rest of us into misfortune.
I said I had my own plans.
I shall not pry, not now, at least. Know that your actions at Vendrian's Well have earned you the attention of the Tears. Your reputation will attract opportunity, and whatever you do next, consider that many eyes will be upon you. For you have both delivered and taken away the Overlord's edicts, and few will know how to make sense of the latter. You are an exception the Archons cannot afford to ignore. They will likely aim to control or destroy you.
Push. Yeah. Noted. Very nice talking to you. By the way, there I said I plan on having my own plans. I have my own plans.
As you wish.
They both suck ass. The Disfavored suck ass, and the Scarlet Chorus suck ass. So I will be going solo. Let's talk with Eb. I like Eb.
Salutations, Fatebinder.
Salutations.
Or should I now call you Lady of Vendrian's Well? The Spire Queen? Princess of the suggestive vertical slab?
Disco Cara will suffice.
So if I might ask, what is your plan now? The edict no longer looms overhead, and Kairos' conquest of the Tears seems to be slipping. What with the armies in civil war?
First order of business, I must speak with Tunon.
I would counsel you to do just that. I'm sure the events of Vendrian's Well are best explained from your mouth to Tunon's ears. Furthermore, I'd guess the Archon of Justice would want to know your take on the Archons and their divide.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have for now.
Well, short of Tunon giving you orders on pain of death, you have the luxury of acting on your own volition. Though the disfavored are likely to come for you.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Whatever you decide, I'm at your disposal.
I'm thinking, I team up with the Scarlet Chorus and kill the Disfavored, and then I kill the Scarlet Chorus. Is that even an option, though? It's best not to think too much about those things and just go with the flow sometimes. But I do like that the game is implying that I can choose to do things by whichever order I want. Your assistance will be most helpful, thanks.
And I'm thankful to not be a bloody pile of offal in Vendrian's well. Life under your banner will, I'm sure, prove most interesting.
We should be going. Talking to them was nice. Talking to them was nice. I'm ending this episode here, boys and girls. Disco Cara will continue discovering stuff. But today we stop here. See you in the next one. Bye.